A woman who remained a mystery was received by Mauricio Umansky, who is known for his roles on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Buying Beverly Hills. It has been a year since the father of four has been separated from Kyle Richards, and she is presently working on the 14th season of the popular reality show that is shown on Bravo. The question is, where exactly was Mauricio seen getting cozy? If you want to know everything, continue reading. Since the breakup between Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards, he has been taking the best possible care of himself. In addition to this, he has been acting as though he is single and has not allowed anything to prevent him from moving forward. When Mauricio was cast on Dancing with the Stars, it seemed as though he and Emma Slater, his professional partner, were more than just pals. There were other instances in which they were observed holding hands and getting very near to one another. Despite the fact that they denied that anything was taking place, it appeared quite the opposite. Afterwards, he went skiing with Lil Pons, a member of Dancing with the Stars, and Anita, a musician, while they were wearing skimpy clothing. During the 13th season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, tensions between Kyle and Mauricio were brought up. It was rumored that they had split up on July 3, 2023, prior to the publication of the season. However, they took issue with this information. They mentioned that they were going through the most difficult year of their marriage, which will be depicted on the show. Additionally, there were rumors that Kyle and Morgan Wade, a country artist, were romantically involved with one another. Mauricio had already begun looking for a home of his own to reside by the time the reunion was shown. At this point, he is currently in Greece, where he has acquired a new buddy. After touching down in Greece, Mauricio Umansky reportedly welcomed a woman who remained a mystery at the airport. This information comes from TMZ. At first glance, it would appear that the woman, who wore huge sunglasses, a white sheer romper, and slides, was there with the intention of kidnapping Mauricio. Her hair was long and dirty blonde. Almost instantly, the two people embraced one another, and then they sealed the deal with a passionate kiss. It does not appear that this is a new relationship. Rather, it appears to be something that is extremely comfortable, and both of them appear to be very pleased. Not a divorce still. There is still no progress being made with regard to a divorce, despite the fact that Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards have both moved on with their lives. According to the allegations, she had been in communication with a divorce attorney, but as of now, there has been no action taken. There is a possibility that this will be discussed further when the 14th season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills premieres, but for the time being, they are simply going about their own business. When fans saw Mauricio with his new girlfriend, they were excited for him. They speculated that if he were to be asked about it, he would not try to hide anything or beat around the bush if there was a relationship between them. This is in contrast to someone else that we are familiar with. Well done to him. Kyle is not interested in him. That is a good thing for him. They are no longer together. It is not cheating, for the record. I hope both of them are content and doing well in life. Due to the fact that there was a tattoo on the back of his arm, some people questioned whether or not that was Mauricio. It was obvious that it was, and they were relieved that he had moved on. Mauricio Umansky has always been known as the charming, affable real estate mogul who built a business empire and a reputation as one of Beverly Hills' most beloved husbands. For years, he and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards were considered a golden couple, admired for their long marriage in an industry where love often fizzles under the spotlight. But lately, cracks have shown in their storybook union, and now, Mauricio's latest public display has fueled even more speculation. In a scene that turned heads and ignited gossip across Bravo fan circles, Mauricio was spotted greeting a mystery woman not with a polite hug or casual hello, but with an embrace and a deep, lingering kiss. The moment caught on camera by eagle-eyed paparazzi has left fans wondering, has Mauricio officially moved on? The scene everyone's talking about. It happened on an unassuming weekday afternoon in Los Angeles. Mauricio, dressed casually in a fitted t-shirt and jeans, stepped out of his car outside a trendy cafe. Waiting nearby was an unidentified brunette, stylish yet understated, who seemed to know him well. Witnesses described the reunion as intimate and electric. Rather than a friendly handshake or hug, Mauricio wrapped his arms around the woman, pulling her close before leaning in for a kiss that was anything but platonic. Their embrace lingered, with both laughing and smiling afterward, as if oblivious to the photographers lurking in the distance. He looked happy, comfortable, like this wasn't the first time, one onlooker noted. Where does this leave Kyle? The timing of the public kiss couldn't be more complicated. Mauricio and Kyle Richards, who married in 1996 and share 3 daughters together, have faced months of speculation about their marriage. Though the couple initially denied a full separation, both admitted they were navigating a challenging year. Kyle, meanwhile, has been linked to country singer Morgan Wade, sparking endless rumors of a romance that neither has outright confirmed. The dynamic has left Bravo fans divided. Is this an amicable open arrangement, or are Kyle and Mauricio simply moving on in separate directions while keeping up appearances for the sake of their family and careers? Mauricio's kiss seems to tip the scale. If there was any question about whether he's single, that kiss answered it, one fan tweeted. Another chimed in, Kyle's with Morgan, Mauricio's with someone else. Maybe it's time they both admit it's over. The mystery woman. So who is the brunette who greeted Mauricio with such familiarity? So far, her identity remains unknown. She's not a recognizable Bravo personality, nor a high-profile Hollywood figure. What fans do know is that she appeared confident and comfortable in Mauricio's presence, suggesting this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment interaction. Her body language was telling, a body language expert observed. She leaned into him, she wasn't hesitant, and their kiss had the kind of ease you only see when people are familiar with each other. This didn't look like a first date. Online sleuths have already begun combing through social media, trying to match the woman's appearance to anyone in Mauricio's professional or personal orbit. Some speculate she could be connected to the agency, his luxury real estate firm, while others suspect she might be someone entirely outside of his industry. A husband no more. The image of Mauricio kissing another woman has reignited debates about his marriage to Kyle. For years, the couple prided themselves on their solid foundation, even as other housewives' marriages crumbled under the glare of reality TV. But the pressures of fame, business, and personal evolution seem to have taken their toll. Insiders say the couple has been living separate lives for months, though they continue to co-parent their daughters and appear together for family milestones. The kiss, however, may mark the clearest public signal yet that Mauricio is no longer Kyle's husband in anything but legal terms. If Kyle can flaunt her closeness with Morgan, Mauricio probably feels he doesn't have to hide any more either, a source close to the family suggested. Fans react. As with any Real Housewives adjacent drama, fan reactions were swift and passionate. On Instagram, one follower commented, "Finally, Mauricio deserves happiness too. If Kyle has moved on, why can't he?" Another was less forgiving. "This is humiliating for Kyle. Publicly kissing another woman before their divorce is finalized? Low blow." Twitter lit up with memes and GIFs, some joking about the real estate king finding a new open house, while others speculated that the mystery woman might appear in a future season of RHOVH. How Kyle might respond. Kyle Richards has always been careful with her image, balancing vulnerability with control on the show and in interviews. But Mauricio's kiss puts her in a difficult position. Does she publicly acknowledge it? Does she ignore it, letting the headlines run wild? Or does she respond indirectly, perhaps through a cryptic Instagram post, or by showing up in public with Morgan Wade again? Given Kyle's history, fans expect she'll play it close to the vest. letting speculation fuel intrigue while she remains silent. Still, Bravo insiders wouldn't be surprised if the kiss becomes a storyline on the upcoming season of Rhobh. After all, the cameras are always rolling, and Mauricio and Kyle's marriage has long been central to the show. What this means for Mauricio. For Mauricio, the kiss could mark a turning point. Known for his charm and good looks, he's no stranger to female attention. But publicly embracing another woman while still technically married to Kyle is a bold step, one that suggests he's ready to stop hiding whatever new chapter he's entered. Professionally, Mauricio continues to thrive with the agency, expanding the brand globally. Personally, though, this public kiss may shift how fans see him, not just as Kyle Richards' husband, but as a man navigating love and identity on his own terms. A love story evolving. For fans who once idolized Kyle and Mauricio as a Bravo power couple, the sight of him kissing someone else is bittersweet. It's a reminder that even the strongest-seeming marriages can evolve, fracture, and reshape in ways that aren't always easy to watch. Life changes, Mauricio once said in an interview about his marriage. Sometimes you grow together, sometimes you grow apart. What matters is respect and love for the family you've built. If his kiss with the mystery woman is any indication, Mauricio is choosing to grow forward, whether fans are ready to accept it or not. Final thoughts. Mauricio Umansky's embrace and deep kiss with a mystery woman is more than just tabloid fodder. It's a clear signal that the life he once shared with Kyle Richards is no longer the same. The embrace was intimate, the kiss undeniable, and the message loud. Mauricio isn't hiding anymore. For Kyle, for Bravo fans, and for their daughters, it's an adjustment. But for Mauricio, it may just be the beginning of a new chapter. One where he steps out of the shadows of his former marriage and into a future that feels undeniably his own.